Hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, can cause the symptoms we associate with diabetes: thirst, hunger, frequent urination, and fatigue. But hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, can also have serious and immediate effects.
And there are some classical symptoms of low blood sugar like dizziness, faintness, wooziness, sweating, heart palpitations, shakiness, feeling faint as if you're going to fall asleep or pass out.
The remedy for low blood sugar can be as simple as a glass of juice. Discuss this with your doctor so you know what to do before it happens.
And God forbid, if you have a low blood sugar reaction and you're driving behind a wheel in a highway, or you're sawing off a limb in a tree, or you're swimming in the middle of a lake and you become impaired, you might get in trouble that way. So we are always very careful to teach our patients about the hypoglycemia, the low blood sugars, and how to prevent that.
Another problem to be aware of is diabetic ketoacidosis. Waste products called ketones are produced when your body burns fat for fuel instead of glucose. Symptoms include loss of appetite, stomach pains, nausea or vomiting, fatigue, or a fruity smell on your breath. Your doctor will show you how to test for it at home and what to do if your ketones are too high. It's a problem that should be treated quickly. Having diabetes for many years means you might have some long-term problems. Managing your blood sugar and seeing your doctor regularly can help prevent or manage problems with your heart, bladder, erectile function, eyes, feet, and skin.
So we'll take your blood pressure.
As we have said, having diabetes raises the risk for heart disease, so you need to be aware of how your blood pressure is doing and your cholesterol level. Like Tom, you might have to take additional medication.
There is a history of high cholesterol in my family, and typically a lot of diabetics do experience elevated cholesterol down the road. I'm on medication right now. It's under control.
Protecting your heart also means giving up smoking. We all know about tobacco and cancer, but smoking is also harmful to your blood vessels. For people with diabetes, that's especially dangerous.
Tobacco accelerates the hardening of the arteries that causes strokes and heart attacks, and that's still the #1 cause of death for all of our patients with diabetes. Anyone with diabetes must quit using tobacco.
Giving up cigarettes can be a big challenge, but there's a lot of help available in every community. Ask at the doctor's office, look in the phone book, or go online, and you can find programs and services to help you quit now.
Let's take a look at your eyes.
Because diabetes can lead to blindness, every checkup will include an eye exam. You might be asked to see an eye specialist called an ophthalmologist as well, to make sure your eyes stay healthy.
Every time you feel this on your foot, say yes.
Expect to take off your shoes and socks at every checkup. Your healthcare team will want a good look at your feet.
Yes. Yes.
People with diabetes can develop neuropathy, degeneration of the nerves in the feet, that can lead to reduced sensitivity, so that they're more prone to damage in the foot. They can also develop vascular disease, meaning that the blood supply isn't so good, and that also can predispose them to poor wound healing or problems with the skin actually not functioning normally. So we always look at the feet to make certain that the nerves are working well and that the blood vessels are working well and that the skin is intact and that there are no problems.
In between checkups, you need to check your feet at home. If they're dry, you might want to apply cream or oil, but don't soak your feet. That makes them more easily damaged. If you have sores or infections, contact your doctor right away.
Okay, you gotta definitely be diligent checking your feet, and you want to protect them before you go outside too.
Everyone should take care of their gums and teeth, but for diabetics, it is especially important. People with diabetes are twice as likely to suffer from gum disease as the general public, so plan to see your dentist regularly. Skin disorders are also a common problem for people with diabetes. Your skin is your body's largest organ. Treat it with care and call your doctor if you have signs of infections such as redness, heat, swelling, bumps, or blisters. And again, The key to handling all of these issues is controlling your blood sugar.
You have to keep testing regularly to make sure that whatever you're doing is working. But the good news is, if you do it right, all of those serious complications that people with diabetes are predisposed to can be reduced. So the outlook for people with diabetes today is so much better than it has been in previous years because we have all these wonderful tools.
Well, I am 67 years old. And I don't know how a 60 years old is supposed to feel. I feel great, like a young kid. No problem with me.
And there's one more thing Dr. Gonzalez Campoy advises his type 2 diabetes patients to take care of: the next generation.
If you have diabetes, we're asking you to talk to your children so that they have healthier lifestyles and better awareness and they don't get to where you're at.
As we've seen, managing diabetes takes a commitment.
That's the hard part, because the payoff at the end with diabetes isn't that somebody hands you a pot of gold or a big medal that says you won. The payoff is you're not sick.
But as Carol found, there are many payoffs from a healthier lifestyle, including self-esteem and self-awareness.
It's not one size fits all with diabetes. You need to understand your own diabetes, and you need to understand your body, and also how your mind works and how your stress works, so that you can personalize this and do the things that you need. It's really a journey of self-discovery.